Yeah.
So we see they're in the movie theater, and it's a movie theater in the hood. So everybody's going crazy because Bruce Lee's kicking ass. And so everybody, just like any movie, like, oh, like that shit, right? Fuck him up, Bruce. Right? Finally, the movie cuts off.
Right.
And he's like, what the fuck's going on? And we see this crazy-looking Cobra Kai gang bust in.
Okay. Kung Fu Gang.
Yep. And they're like black dudes and a couple girls and shit. And then you see a guy with a huge kind of like big kind of Jerry curl.
Right.
Right? And he's tall. He's got shoulder pads on. He walks in, everybody's looking at him. Am I the meanest? And his crew goes, Show enough. Am I the prettiest? Show enough. Am I the baddest mofo you've ever seen? Show enough. Who am I?
The witch from The Wiz?
Show enough.
Oh, his name is Show Enough.
His name's Show Enough. Who am I? Show enough. Shoguns of Harlem. Right? And he's talking to his boys, right? And he has like an outfit on, like with this like fur coat, like his karate gi, but he has like a fur coat on too.
Right.
So imagine like a karate master, but also a pimp.
Okay, love it.
That's what he's supposed to be.
Great character.
Oh, dude, he's
Great character.
the best.
Yeah.
Also, everything. So if I ever ask a question, the answers.
Show Enough. Great.
So he goes,
The entrance is very much like the Wicked Witch. In
hardcore.
The Wiz.
Yeah, she's busting the movie theater, and everybody's like quiet and looking at her, right? And then finally you see this one kid, and he goes, I know who can beat you. And Show Enough's like, who said that? And they go, what this little kid did? And they grab him, they pick him up. Who can beat Show Enough? And they go, he goes, who's badder than the Shogun Show Enough? And the little kid goes, Bruce Leroy, that's who. And they point at Bruce Leroy, who's sitting in the front row, full karate gi, just watching the movie. Not even paying attention that this is happening.
Yeah.
Like having a good time still, the whole thing.
Right.
Like I love it because it's like, oh, that's so karate. Of like that.
He's not worried.
No, he's fucking. It's like some, you know what I mean? Just
Right.
like, and you're like, oh, also I know who can beat you, and he's right there.
He's right there. Yep. There's some anime stuff as well. That's
I
a lot. That's
love
very
it.
Asian.
It's very, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a lot of. It's almost like it's a blaxploitation Asian like kung fu. They mixed them together.
Blasian exploitation.
You're gonna love this movie, by the way.
Yes.
When I was watching, like, oh, Son's gonna love this.
Yes, I already love it.
So he goes, him, this motherfucker. He goes, that's the only guy that stands. And then one of his henchmen goes, Show Enough, that's the only man that stands between you and total kung fu supremacy. Which I love. It's like, whoa, who made these stakes?
Yeah, kung fu supremacy.
So he goes up to him, right, and he starts talking shit to our boy, Bruce Leroy, right? And he goes, I'm sick of hearing of all this superhero bullshit about you. Everybody talking about the great Bruce Leroy, right? And then right then, Bruce Leroy looks up and he hits him with some Bruce Lee wisdom. He's like, I am the water that is the ground, but the ground is water when the water drips. Like, or some shit like that.
Right.
Some shit Bruce Lee would say.
Yes.
And he's like, man, what the fuck did you just say? And he goes, I hate people like you. You guys give Kung Fu a bad name. All you people who are after the last dragon and think you're the last dragon, I'm the real master. Just fight me, right? And he challenges to fuck him up. And he goes, I challenge anyone in this movie theater. And then you see a bunch of other people come out and like, I'll fucking fight this guy.
Yeah.
And he starts fucking these niggas up. Like he takes one guy and he like pretty much kills him. He just smashes his head through a table a bunch of times.
Crazy.
Like if that would have been a real person,
that would have been dead.
oh, he'd have been dead.
Person.
Like because it's just like one of those like way too many times. Way too many.
Love it.
Remember when in Kill Bill where she smashes the door on his head? And you're like, oh, that's too many times? It's like that. But the same thing where you're like, oh, that's too many times.
Yeah.
So, like, he's kicking all their ass, and then you see Bruce Leroy calmly get up, eating his popcorn, and with chopsticks, but mind you.
Love it.
And he just, like, you see him, like, walk on all the steps, and you just see him leave. Calmly. Just like nothing's happening.
Right.
I will get you, Bruce Leroy. You will fight me. I am the Shogun. Everyone know that I am the master.